Okay, remember I was telling y'all I didn't have any feeling. Look, I got this compressed. Because you had like you was going to pull out. Anyway, so I got this compression bra up under here. Y'all see it look all snug or whatever. But, remember I was telling y'all that I didn't have any feeling or whatever in the back of my arm and like in the top of my back. So now I noticed the other day when I was putting on some lotion, and I noticed that when I rubbed the lotion on my arm that it hurts. But it's like I don't know, maybe it's like pain from me having, or not pain, the feeling of the effects of my feeling coming back. That's what I was trying to say. Chemo brain is a thing, y'all. It's a thing. And even though I'm done with chemo, it's still affecting my brain. So right here, all the way to about right here and up under my arm and my back, baby, when I touch it, it hurt. Like almost like it's bruised, but there's no bruising. So I went to the doctor today, and remember I was telling y'all I wanted to get this port out, but my oncologist said I'm not going to get it out for another year, guys. I'm not going to get it out for another year because he said I'm going to be doing immunotherapy, and it's going to be Keytruda. Now, the only time I had Keytruda is when I was doing like the Taxol, Keytruda, and the other one. I don't know why I can't ever remember the name of the third one. But that's the only time I've had Keytruda. I've not had Keytruda by itself. He said that it shouldn't be any side effects. It's not going to cause my hair or anything like that to fall out. And I'll be doing that. I'll be starting that within the next 4 weeks. And I'll be doing it for up until next year, I guess. That's why I have to keep my port. And then he said, because my pathology report came back and there was no cancer, no signs of cancer, that I will not have to do radiation. Now, remember I told you I was scared to do radiation. Oh, I gotta call my supervisor and let her know, because as of today, she's no longer my supervisor. She's moving up in the company. And although I'm excited for her, I'm sad because my supervisor is that nigga. Okay? She that nigga. But anyway, so I'm not going to have to do radiation, but he still wants me to see the radiologist just to see what he thinks and to be 100% sure that I won't have to do radiation. So that's a blessing, because remember I was coming on here and I was telling y'all I was nervous about starting radiation because the burns and stuff that I seen on other people, although they said that it looked worse than it really is, and I can believe that. I still was nervous. I was a little nervous about it. But although I'm done with chemotherapy and I ain't got no signs of cancer, not no signs, the cancer is gone, I still have to deal with the effects of it. And y'all, it's crazy because I was talking to my cousin yesterday and I was telling her how, and I told y'all too that I wanted to start like a little group where we discuss life after cancer. I don't care what kind of cancer it is, breast cancer, whatever kind of cancer. I had a friend that passed away from cancer like 2 years ago. She was 33. She had pancreatic cancer. My daddy died from cancer. My dad and mama died from cancer. So it's like I want to talk about that. Like I want to discuss that because I don't think that half is talked about enough. Like, of course, we get on here and we share our experiences, and I've had a few people DM me to where I've encouraged them, y'all, my breast cancer family, who have encouraged me on this website, on this platform. And maybe I'm sure I could be a little bigger on other platforms, but I don't really post about my journey on other platforms. I really just do it here on TikTok. But yeah, like y'all, I think we need to be discussing life after cancer, like how you deal with it mentally, the physical wounds, the battle scars, the side effects. Cis edge is coming in slow. They coming, but they coming slow. Like all of those things, I think that's something that we need to talk about. We need to build a community about that, and not just about when we're only going through it. Like, yeah, we're going to support going through the process, but we also need like a little support group after you've been through the process, and after you've been through the draining process, the fear, the being diagnosed, the biopsies, the chemo, the getting stuck here and there, the going in and out the hospital for those people who have to because they're sick during their chemo. Like, that sucked too. But listen, although it is a blessing to be cancer free, life after cancer is different. Like, it's different. You're not the same person. It's different. And you still have other things that play into it. It's other people that take chemo pills. I'm going to have to be getting Keytruda, still got to keep my port for the next year. Like, I don't like the way my titties look. I was telling y'all that I was going to have me some new bald head titties, but baby, they is bald head and sewed up. Like, those things matter. Like, it matters. So, even people who really don't have a good support system, like, baby, my boyfriend is the real MVP. We was talking today, and he was saying how, I guess, he had been telling people, because he was very private about my situation, what I was going through. I'm more open, but he was private about it. And he was like how when he be in the barbershop and stuff, and he just recently told his mom that, I'm done. I done had my surgery or whatever the case may be. And he was saying how people were telling him, like, dang, like, you stayed. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to deal with that. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I don't know if I would have been able to, be strong and be in support system. He was like, that's kind of messed up, because that's the time that people need you. Like, you mess with somebody, you talking to them, like, even it just at least being a friend, like, you just gonna walk away because they going through something like that. So for people who don't have a support system, don't have that support, we gonna support you. Like, we're here for you. We're here for you. And I'm having a kiki, but I'm being real at the same time. Like, we're here for you, because everybody don't have support. Everybody don't have that. So that wasn't nothing but God. I was telling my son earlier how God's time is always impeccable. God's time is always impeccable. My boyfriend got fired from his job last November, and it was literally on a technicality, and it was bogus. It was bogus. It was bogus in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm, God knew exactly what he was doing, because although I did not know that I was going to be diagnosed with breast cancer in January, God knew I was going to be diagnosed. And so me going to the hospital for my chest being swollen, the lump that was in my armpit, that took place in October. That happened in October. I went to see my PCP in November to get a referral. I didn't go see no doctor to get a mammogram until December the 19th. I was diagnosed in January. So we didn't know, and even though I said he was fired in November, like, we didn't know, but God knew. Like, God knew that I was going to go through that journey, and who was going to go through it with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, your family is good, that's great, but we don't talk on the everyday anyway. So why all of a sudden we was gonna be playing, we was gonna try to play in each other's face and try to play like, oh, we're family now because you think I'm gonna die potentially. I yes, love them, I do, but we ain't gotta play in each other's face just because I done got diagnosed with a sickness. We ain't gotta do that, because we don't talk on the everyday basis anyway. Especially me, I stay in my little bubble. Me and my brother, like, baby, him more than me, but I definitely be in my bubble. My man, my kids, and y'all. So it's like we everybody don't have that support, and so I want to be there to support you guys. I want to be there to support you. I appreciate you guys for supporting me, and I know this video is long. It wasn't even supposed to be this long, but y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. Bye, TikTok. Oh, and I'm finna make that viral cabbage boil. I'm at the store to get a baking pan for my cabbages. Bye.